All right, hello guys. This is my Ninebot one. I've been owning it since end of October last year, it's only been around nearly 4 months old now. But currently, I'm having this problem. I'm I hope it's not a huge problem, but basically my Ninebot one is dead, and I'm not quite sure what's the cause, but I think I have a clue. So basically, well, this is the battery inside the compartment here. So, okay, so this is how it happened actually. So I was writing this, and then suddenly turned off while I was writing it, and I'm just glad it's. I'm not. I wasn't going fast with it, so yeah, because I was just within my garage, and and then I tried to turn it back on. It's not turning on, so I bring it back home. I tried to charge it because I've read someone post in the forum here. By simply plugging in the power, they managed to revive the Ninebot. So I was hoping the same, but apparently that's not the case. It's still dead, but of course the power indicator over there is saying like it's charging, glowing red. So and I keep on trying pressing the power button, and then just this one occasion, suddenly it turns on. Um, while it's still in this position, upright position. So I can still see all the green lights here. It means that the battery is maybe 90%, nearing to full. And I was able to move it to the right or left, or basically front and back, and means that everything is working perfectly well. And then all of a sudden again, it's turned off again. So there's no sound or nothing. It's just that I just managed to turn it on for a brief moment, and that's basically it. And then since then I have not had any luck to turn it back on. So I open up the motherboard over there, and I don't see anything peculiar about it. I mean, I don't know whether it's fried or anything. Just hope it's not the case. And I opened up this compartment, and guess what? I noticed this thing, and okay. So basically, I wanted to ask you guys, like, do you have these three dents on your battery? And from what I figured, it's because of the cushion pad here, the compartment here. You can see this three pointy plastics that is supposed to hold the battery into position. So from what I figured is that they still have some room to move, to shake up and down, so that when you're riding your 9x1, I mean, like, my 9x1 is my transportation now. It's my, I use it daily, going from work and back. And so of course you just imagine the vibrations and the shocks, the bumps that you're gonna have in everyday life, everyday use. So basically, here, from what you can see, this pointy part here, when it's shaking, I think this is what happened. It goes up and down, like, I don't know how many times in a day, and it hit that part like just way too many times like that. Okay, so that's just the reason why there's a huge dent here. And what's worse is it's not only a dent. As you can see, this is the least damage. This is a more advanced damage because the blue protection whatever casings here is, is exposing the white stuff inside. I'm not quite sure what is it. And this is the worst part. It's kind of like metal-ish, and when I touch it, it's not hot or anything. So I don't know what that is, but guess what? I can feel this part here is pretty hot, even though it's not connected to my Ninebot one for days, but it's still pretty hot in here. I mean, when I said days, I think, yeah, it started to break on me. I mean, it's been rendered useless since Friday or Saturday at night. Yeah, so yeah, it's been like slightly more than one day. So it's still hot in here. in this region. This part is fine, this part is also fine, it's okay. This part is also okay. On top is also fine. Yeah, only this part is hot. So yeah, I'm wondering whether the battery is the one that is defective. But currently it's just my theory. I couldn't really confirm the battery is the fault here, because I don't have anybody else around me or anybody else that I know of who happens to have a 9-1. So I couldn't try and put their battery inside my 9-1. So, but don't worry, tomorrow's Monday. I'm gonna be going back to the shop where I bought them. They're the official distributor, Ninebot Malaysia. So I hope it's covered under the warranty, because I've checked the warranty booklet something, and it says that the battery is covered for 180 days, which means 6 months. And so yeah, I hope this is like a design defect or something. Like, just this video also serves as a precaution for you guys, or maybe it's yeah, I'd like you guys to check it out, like, you know, open up your compartment and try to see whether your battery have already started to show some sign of dent in this region. And if it is, then I like you guys to maybe modify, like put some hard plastics here, just like that, so that whenever the shocks is happening at this part here, it's not gonna directly be in contact with the battery and causing a dent to it. And you know, I've been thinking, like, instead of them doing this 3-pointed plastic here, I think they should just make it, you know, flat, you know, so that the contact is, you know, distributed evenly on the battery, so that this thing would never happen again. So yeah, from what I noticed, down here, this is a sign of as you can see, this is already worn off, the rubber here, the rubber part here. It just simply means that, you know, like, we have this, oh, even the piece of rubber is still here. Okay, so all right, so from what I understand, when you're using every day, this thing will be moving front and back and front and back and front and back, front and back, like that. I don't know how many times in a day. So I totally understand, like, why the rubber on this part has torn off now. And then besides that, as you can see from here, this part is also peeling off here and here. It's because of this region, like, crap, it's blur, sorry, I'm gonna have to bring the camera nearer. You can see this part here, it's, wait, okay, so you can see this part here is jagged a little bit, and this is the one that is responsible for scratching the battery at that particular region, the top here, you know, and also at the bottom a little bit. Yep. So that, can you just imagine, when I just gonna put it out of the way, I'm gonna demonstrate like how it looks like every single day inside the 9x1. So it's been shaking like this, up and down, every time you decided to jump from the curb to the road. So it's been scratching that part out, and I don't know whether it's gonna destroy the battery or what. So I hope I'm gonna get a free replacement for the battery tomorrow, because it's been less than 6 months and I'm only using it as I should be using it. So yep, here's hoping that that they will replace it for free for me. Any updates, I'll just let you guys know. And yeah, go check it out. I mean, like, go check your 9x1 and make sure that the battery is showing nothing of what I'm having here. And yep, happy riding. Bye.